It's a shame I can't actually like click on to see how much like a polar bear would actually yield in like resources. Because I don't want to butcher it yet. Because it says the meat amount. It won't say the bearskin amount. Because I'm sure it won't be enough to actually like make or whatnot. Electric tailor bench. We haven't got the steel. Could get a hand tailor bench up. Leather amount 57. It's not going to be enough. I think it's like 80 for a... Yeah, we probably leave it for the moment. That's a shame, I know. That would have been a hell of a start to being able to get like... Or our Parker's like 120, 80, something like that. Like that'd have been a strong start to say the least. I mean, we can't ask for better than this at the moment though. Well, let's go speed 3 anyway. But yeah, so far, so good. The thing with this challenge, let me know if you want some music and I'll put some music on. But the thing with this challenge, it's just going to be one of these things where we are at the mercy for Randy and we're going to have to deal with a lot of problems. One more bear and you have a Parker or a jacket. And I mean, a Parker at this stage is amazing. Where is Perry going? Going for a walk. Right. Any chance this ancient fence gives us anything? And we'll give it a try. Because the other way you could potentially do this save is if you ate anomalies and just ate the anomalies. That would be an interesting way to do this. Whether it would work or not. Let me just deconstruct this just as... I don't think they do. I'm like... Maybe they give 5. Nope. What? Worth a lucky. Well, this is where we are going to be for the foreseeable future, chat. Humble beginnings. Absolutely humble beginnings. Yeah. Your anomaly stuff seems a good option. I think that's it could be like an additional option other than cannibalism. The problem is with how harsh everything gets here. Like, we look all cozy now. The minute there's a problem, the coziness sort of gets eliminated. So you sort of need that plusness from the cannibalism. Where the anomaly stuff would be easy to take advantage of. And I think now I know how the AI for anomaly works. But the only problem is, with doing anomaly, there are some anomalies that could come and, like, one-tap me. One-bang me. Especially with one colonist. Like Revenant. Even a Metal Horror would probably one-bang me. Deep drilling could sort out your building materials. I ain't got any steel to build a deep drill. The issue at the moment is no steel. So I can deconstruct these walls. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 16, 18, 20. 32. The problem is I can only raise 32 worth of steel. So we're just in a lonely point. Like getting the oh God, we're going to struggle. We really are actually going to just struggle, aren't we? Because without steel, that does stop us. So we're going to have to think a little bit more interestingly. I mean, with all the problems to have, at least it's not food, because food kills us. This doesn't kill us. This stalls us massively, but doesn't kill us. And a deep drill is definitely the way we're going to have to deal with this, because the way we picked this challenge is so we can't just, like, walk on a road and go trade someone. I want to conquer the ice. I want to be an ice queen. No, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong bit. King of the ice, they call me. Ice cool, they call me. At the moment, we haven't had any events from round day. One wanderer that we ate, which did actually give us some upgrades. No tempting kids with drugs. Me, sir? No, sir. Are you a cop? You have to tell me, right? The problem is I don't know what is going to give us still. But then the issue is in winter, then we don't have warm clothing. Mech threats. Can't get a machining table up, we need steel. That initial steel is gonna be tricky. The initial bit of steel we get is actually gonna be really tricky to actually work out how we're gonna get. We're gonna do it. Right, anyway, we got batteries done. The good thing is, while all this downtime is happening, we have time to plan and research. Because what I wanted to do was then get hydroponics unlocked, ready for that. Well, that's all she wrote. There's another suggestion to go for microelectronics for the comms console, but again, it's steel. So this is the first problem that Perry is going to have to overcome. Let's go package 5 mils. I don't like, it's a bit of a waste. Let's still go with our normal plan of doing hydroponics now. Saying no, they like, yeah, we are going to be stuck here for actually a while. Thinking about it out loud, I don't know how we're getting steel. But this is the challenge. And I don't pick 'em easy, baby. I don't pick 'em easy. Like, most of the raids should be one person that we get. And even 2 people, we should be fine with. You do need that smelter. Can't get the smelter. The problem was when Perry botched that wind turbine straight off the bat. We lost the smelter immediately. Which is an issue. So, if we don't have steel, we don't have steel. Problem with not having steel is the battery. That's the main concern. Because we have to 70 steel, and it's not like we need loads. So we have to work with the stuff that's going to kill us. With the smelter, 170 steel. Just can't make it work. But yeah, him botching that wind turbine straight off the bat has really, like, crippled us. It feels weird having a map with, like, nothing on. Feels really weird. I mean, I need to wait for Randy to do something, is the sad reality. And with him being so like, at the end of the day, if we're left like this, it's not a bad thing. Because we're researching. Like, I mean, worst case scenario. Saying that, I know how we could get the smelter. We wouldn't be able to do it yet. What we could do... Yeah, I think when what we should do is we're going to make a dumping stockpile and we're going to collect all the slag chunks. Now, if we can get to a point where we get a load, what we can actually do is deconstruct everything. We could deconstruct the wind turbine, the electric stove, the heater, absolutely everything. if we knew we were getting, like, more stuff out of it. Clear all this critical chunks. Do a dumping stockpile on the water as well, so stuff will deteriorate faster. Clear all critical, rotten, human-like corpses. Just because I saw you bring one up. That's the plan. The plan is to get a load of... Research bench should give 30. Stove might do a similar amount. So I'm saying, but wait until we've got all the steel slags so we know. Because at the moment, we've got enough to replace some of them. But obviously, if we do that, we need to be able to, like, get that steel back, if that makes sense. So we haul all the steel slag chunks until we get a load of them. When we get a load of them, then we sell all, or deconstruct all our stuff that's metal. Then build the smelter, then smelt everything, then build everything back, and then we're groovy. Which is fine. Like, we will get, like, slag chunks. That is fine. That is not a bad start. I'm even tempted. If it weren't the fact I don't want my base fully built out of wood, I'd do it now. I mean, the idea would have been more, I don't know, cheery if we had more than one steel slag chunk currently on the map. So even with a smelter at the moment, we'd still be sitting around doing nothing. So arguably, it's not the worst. Perry's mood's up, food in the bank. And we got wood to actually do some stuff. It's just shooting the mech bits might get you a bit more. I don't think it would give me enough though, because I'm gonna need, like, what, each steel slag is 5. So I need loads. And while we probably will be a mechanator, or someone with, there's no rush to get a lifter that has nothing to lift. Pause. This is what I like about this mini-map. 2 people passing by. There's not a mad rush to kill them. But I don't see why we wouldn't kill them. This weapon here, I can never remember if it's ranged or not. A short spear handle attached to a long... Okay. They were neutral. Shame they're not traders. I didn't even get the message that we were, like, coming through. But the problem is we do need someone neutral to trade with. I thought these were the ones that hated us. Yeah, we probably don't kill them. Because we do need to sort of rely on someone coming into trade. Because obviously, if someone traded us steel or something, that'd be amazing. Like, remind me what their gear is? No, if their gear was a little bit better, we would go kill them. The human lever. The human lever would get us a duster, but... No, I think they can live. They can live. They can live. We have to be careful, because if everyone hates us, no one will trade with us. And I'm sure in the summer, like, it's 4 degrees at the moment, that someone will come and trade with us. Like, that's not cold enough that they won't. So I think that is the cleverer play. Like, again, we're not desperate on food. If we were, it would be, obviously, we'd go and do that. Charge rifle would probably slap them. That's why it's really nice to start with a charge rifle, to be fair. Very strong. And I can't kill everyone as much as I want to. It's just going to put the save into more dead ends. God, me trying not to kill people is the hardest decisions I've ever made in a game. I can do it. I can do it. Definitely do it. Yeah, I feel the Steel Slag is like the best play. The thing is, if I get the right event, this is done like easy peasy. Don't ask me what events that I need. Because the issue is a lot of the raids pause. I suppose out loud, we do need to be careful if he sends hunter packs at us. With our food being inside. I mean, we can quickly rip it in, but they're going to eat a load of it. I'm really trying not to waste resources on our shelf here. I am just a little bit concerned. I don't think we're in a position where we can waste wood. Because then we're going to be in another position where we're stuck on not having steel, not having wood. And I can see the way we get steel. Wood is purely just like... Yeah, coffee would be lovely, thank you. I can see the way we get steel. I can't see the way we get wood. Wood is, once that's gone, that's gone. And there's a few buildings that do need a little bit of woodery. Woodery, anyone? Woodery? I see why you guys like this save though. It's a very fun start. Pause. I'm seeing all this meat deteriorating. That was such a waste. It's because it's not cold enough. The summers aren't cold enough to just store it outside. That's such a waste. Okay, that hurts a bit. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. Absolutely lesson learned. Right, I haven't got any reason to butcher these yet. Ah, damn, that's a bit of a wasted foodery. It's fine, we've still got enough here. I should have kept everything in corpse form. Especially with the survival meals, I'll eat them first. But then we'll go to eating other things. We don't care about eating raw food, but we want to cook it. Just so then more of it actually goes into the meal rather than be utterly wasted. Okay, we have our first raid. This is going to be important. Mainly to see how many things are actually going to come at us. They are attacking immediately. Just the one Joker. That's got smoke leaf joints. A little bit of silver. More importantly, he's going to be hungry. So let's do this. Did he have a ranged weapon? No. So should be fine. I want to know a way chat could help. Chat's been carrying me. This is chat save. I meant a mod. I don't like mods that make the gameplay easier, but I do like mods that improve any quality of life. I meant a mod like we could interact. I'm happy for you to tell me. We could do stuff, could you? Right, here we comes for you. So this is the first raid. I'm hoping, so I'm just hiding behind the water, because then if he does run across the water, it's going to slow him down. This should be easy. Like, it'd be the craziest thing in the world if, like, Perry gets downed here. But it is one of my saves. Great shooting so far, Perry. Oh, don't run through the water. We're meant to make him run through the water. Okay, this is a terrible start. I'm not going to lie. Perry dies here. I'm going to be so angry. He's catching me. His pathing is better. We're gonna have to go toe to toe with him in a minute. Oh, as if only one shot. Get out of combat. Don't get hit. Don't get hit. Don't get hit. Don't get hit. Transport pod. I might be able to outrun him. I might have come off better. I did come off better. Okay, I am slightly quicker than him, although this doesn't. We have got a transport pod crash, but we just can't deal with that at the moment. Yeah, run straight down, Perry. Gonna have to shoot again. I'm not outrunning him anymore. I need a good shot. That's a good shot. Oh, Perry. Perry, my boy.
Hot damn!
The Perry comes in clutch. That was... He did get clubbed for his troubles, but jeez. Could it have ended before it begun then? Yes, it could have. That was very risky, to say the least. We have got a transport pod crash. Oh, a pessimist. Oh, good. Look at them. Like, that's horrible. It's not even worth it, is it? What are you going to do for me? The issue is I do want to keep the colony as low wealth as possible, because if I keep it as low wealth as possible, then the game can only ever really throw one or two things at me. And at the moment, I cannot do anything. The issue is even if I selected another colonist, what is there to do? They will stand around and do nothing, because until we get this steel situation sorted, there is nothing to do. So it's probably more beneficial just get the corpse and have another corpse to eat when we need to. Which doesn't sound the most sexiest option, but I actually think that's the play. We play it safe. There's another body. Thank you. We got coffee, thank you. Oh, don't you dare run away. Oh, don't you dare run away. Ancient Mac. You absolute scoundrel. Try and get closer. Take him out, Perry. Take him out. No, Perry, come on. Now or never, Perry. Oh, the Perry. Coming in clutch. When Perry smells human flesh. Go on, Perry. Go get him, boy. Did you actually tend to yourself, Perry? Right, so let's go back to the base. Let's make this a prison. Or can we just... I suppose we can just kill you out. It doesn't matter how we kill you, right? Temperature's -13. So I'll go... Capture. Just then Perry starts coming down. We're not messing about outside for too long. Perry, are you getting hypothermia? Not yet. We need to always be keeping an... There's so much we have to keep an eye on. I'm loving this save so far. Alright, we're in the Perry. The big Perry. Great job. No, we go into... Prisoner. Execute. Perry. Draft on draft. He's having a food. Right, no, come execute. Bang. Thank you very much. I should have stripped fast. That's something I'm going to have to get used to doing. Luckily, we didn't lose anything too good material-wise, but that's my bad. That's a really bad play. Need to always be stripping, because if a trader comes, it's just more stuff to sell. That's my bad. Right, let's take that out of medical. Colonist, Perry, draft on draft to reset. Can I, before you go to bed, Perry, can we just haul some stuff? Let's make stuff clean. People are watching. Come on. You're better than this. Have a bit of bit of satisfaction in your work, do you know what I mean? Treat the place with respect. Drugs is handy as well, just in case mood does get low. But not bad, not bad. Lots of corpses in the bank, especially with the rabbit wastage of before. Killed that husky literally for no reason. We have a quest activated. So these joining quests, like imagine me going all the way over there. All right. These joining quests, if I knew what traits and stuff they had, I'd be more likely to go over there. But alas, no thank you. Luckily, what is the temperature inside? It's still toasty, even with that heater going out for a few seconds. Anyway, I've got a coffee, so cheers, everyone. And actually survived longer than I thought I would, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. Obviously, I came in with a plan, and the plan has worked to perfection. But I did think there was going to be a couple of restarts. Now, long road ahead. And that road isn't made of steel. There is a rabbit on the bottom right-hand corner. I'm not too worried about that. I've obviously got to keep checking these, so then we'll know when to butcher. The issue is with the summer being quite warm. Say quite warm, 3 degrees, but stuff isn't freezing outside. Right, hydroponics has been researched. That's the thing, we're going to get everything researched, it's just the ability to actually then do anything else with them is going to be awkward. Not having geothermal power is also going to be tricky for me. Issue is with no steel, it's hard to even know where to go into next. Pause. Oh, they're leaving because of dangerous temperature. He's a trader. Don't you dare do this to me. Perry. Please catch him, please catch him, please catch him. Ooh, no steel. Okay. That would have just bothered me forever if you'd have left. At least we know. So we can sell this, make a little bit of money. So at least we know we will get traders. They will go incredibly quickly, so I need to be, like, paying attention. Which is my forte. This is why we want to strip everyone, because then we just have so much to sell. Could buy some herbal medicine, which I am actually going to do. Just so we're not using, like, Glitter World for everything. As fun as that sounds. No, we even sell the auto pistol. I've got no reason. So we make 12 coins. Get some herbal medicine. Please don't say I cancelled that. Please don't. Please. Please, game. Don't say I cancelled that. I hate my life. Please chase him down. How did I cancel that? Okay, I'll catch him. How did I cancel that? Legit just click cancel for no reason though. The pressure of the cold is getting to me. Right, accept. Okay. Well done, Tazastical. We've learned the differences between decline and accept. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Right, so then we're researching solar panels now. We'll go through the motions, research what we normally research. Awaiting something. That was my bad. That one did come in. I was so engrossed with choosing our research. Nearly let that skip past us, which would have been pretty bad for the save, let's be honest. It's just at least now, if anything happens, like, we're not too bad. power makes me a little bit nervous, especially now we're starting to go through summer, which is going to make it awkward. Rabbit. If there's rabbits that are going to come to me, let's go hunt them. Like Meals on Wheels. Set that to hunt. I have to admit, there is something quite therapeutic about just having one colonist. Like, it's actually quite nice. Like when you play Sims and you've just got that one person, you're just controlling them, you don't have to worry about it's quite cool. Nearly like an RPG game. RPG? Yeah. More rabbits. Another rabbit just came to us. We're getting a few rabbits. There's another one down here, I'm guessing. But that one just came like right outside our door. Thing is, we are going to need to stock up. I think the winters are going to be obviously really harsh. Because the winter might kill us. The winter might be the restart. Because our winters... When I can find the button. Our winters are going to get to minus 58. So I wonder if the winter is where the restart is going to come. The no steel is going to be... Which then I'm like... Trying to think, do we die? Problem is not having the batteries. Not having the batteries when we get to winter, if it goes out, there's a massive chance. I suppose our saving grace is we've got wood, so we could do a wood campfire for a while. There is a way to get through winter. So yeah, it's just going to be a case of we're going to have to problem solve a lot with this save. So at the moment, in winter, we can make a campfire, which is fine. But still, we're just going to have to wait for something. Luckily, we've got Perry pretty perfect. Like, if I'd done him again, I could put more construction on him. It's just I wanted him, while we used a mod to make him, I didn't want to just give him all the best stuff, because then it's like, it's fun to get these problems, to try and work out how to deal with these problems, because when you overcome them, you feel so, like, cool. So I do like a bit of Perry. And, any long-time viewers, we went with the PP for the Poppy. The Poppy Perkins. A little nod and a wink. Like with Stan Lee and how he names all his superheroes. The same letters. First name and second. Funny thing is, we might get all this research done and never get steel. I would have to start like a bet, like what year will we be in before we get steel? So at the moment, if we deconstructed everything, we ain't got enough of the smelter. I can't believe we wasted that meat early on. That was really annoying by me, I'm not gonna lie. Especially when we have to play it so carefully. Although, we might have enough human leather to make a duster or a jacket or something. We probably will. Again, I don't want to butcher it yet. Pause. Damn rabbits. Eating my meals. Get off my lawn. Damn kids. Come here, little scoundrel. Look, he's going back for the food. Because as they starve, then they come in closer for my food. Come here. Come here, you little scoundrel. Kids these days, no respect. No respect. It's actually really handy. Like, with every rabbit that comes in, that's like one more chance to get through winter. Winter's going to be a big, big problem. Long term, like hydroponics, but the awkward thing about this map, no steam geysers, no nothing. Sheep join. And they said I was sheepish about this save. I'm tut. Partner tutting in the background. You know what? If we had a way to actually feed these, I would actually keep them. I would actually keep them. Like, I actually like the idea of, like, having, like, one or two things. Can I just make sure he's unrestricted? Like, we're getting through winter with foods. Perky, he's praying. No, praying ain't gonna help you, mate. Praying is not gonna help you in this save, I'm afraid. Yeah, sadly, we are gonna have to kill them. But it would have been really cool to keep them, but there's just no way to feed them. Fed up of, like, they'll just come and eat my meals. We'll haul them in quick. Temperature getting cold. It's getting late. We might not be able to get them all in. But you're getting that one in. We'll see if we can haul them all in. There's probably going to be near enough food for winter, though. We've actually been quite lucky, and especially with the rabbits keep coming on. Right, keep an eye on Perry. What's going to get me here is just being a bit silly. I'm ignoring you, Miss Tazastical. It's hostile. Very hostile. One, how quickly you thought of that. Two, how quickly you typed that. Right, I'm not going to... With minus 22 and everything getting cold, Perry, I think it's time to probably get in. I don't want to risk anything. Let's get in. We're all nice and cozy. Inside is all warm. 18 degrees. I'd say 18 degrees is quite warm. They'd also eat my food, and I don't want them to. Right, I got a big coffee. So, we know how we're getting through winter. We've got a plan for the steel. Like, other than that, it's just to see what Randy throws at us. The only awkward thing that he could throw at us is a manhunter pack. I think that's the only thing I'm scared of at the moment. But then again, it shouldn't even be that high anyway. The steel plan is when we get a pile, like, it's a long-term plan, but it's the plan. When we get enough steel slag chunks, we can deconstruct everything that is steel, get the smelter, make everything into the smelter. This would have to be done in winter time, and then we would get all the steel back. So that is the plan going forwards. Like, outside traders and stuff like that. Obviously, in an ideal world, we get traders, we trade them, and we get the steel. But if not, that is the long-term plan with the steel. In winter, we've got wood, we make a... Go shoot all the... No, it's not enough. It's not enough. Unless it's about to drop 30 steel slag chunks, that's not enough. And even then, 30 wouldn't be enough. Yeah, then in the winter, then the plan is we've got the wood and we can make campfires. The issue is that that's a one-trick pony that we don't really want to do, because getting wood back is going to be, I mean, near on impossible outside traders. Near on impossible. disturbing vision. Okay, I panicked then thinking like a revenant was gonna come then. Like, I'm not saying I'd cry. I'd possibly cry. So cold outside, -28. We're basically through summer now. We're in territory where Perry is in big trouble. Looking at his temperature, we have, or looking at his gear, sorry, we have added sash just for that fashion statement, you know. The boy's got to look good every now and then. And a hat. So. And I've got the biggest cup of coffee ever. You get the Mechanator quest, which you activate when a trader arrives. You get steel from a ship. What? You get the Mechanator quest, which you activate when a trader arrives. I don't know what you're saying. Get steel from ship. Oh, no drop pods yet. Nope, we've had one raid. And a visitor. I believe that's everything we've had. And a drop pod, Yeah, so we had a visitor, a raid, a drop pod, and a trader, but they didn't have anything interesting. We got the herbal medicine off them. Right, outside is -23, so let's do chat's plan. And on the YouTube, I'm going to pretend it's my own. Right, let's go shoot this. You researching microdolage? No. Because we ain't got the steel to do anything. We've done hydroponics and batteries, solar panels, hydroponics, and that's all we've done so far. Right, let's run up here. How are we doing for temperature? We're starving. Got foods, haven't we? Yeah. Just starving himself. Fasting. Right, let's shoot this and destroy this. We get the lifter, which is sort of a bit meh. Micro is your next big advantage. No, because we can't get the trade console that you're just about to say we're going to get. So we might as well just research everything. I would normally agree with you, but with no steel, it doesn't matter what order we research stuff in. Right, we're starting to shiver, so I'm going to have to keep an eye on his temperature. When we get to about 20, we'll come away. There's no point risking it. How much damage am I actually doing? I should stand closer. I don't want to get blasted. And I just started blasting. Once you get the trader, you save up for the trade console. I mean, you're missing a big in-between between us getting steel and getting the smelter, but I appreciate your optimism. At the moment, we're thinking about how to get the smelter. After then, it doesn't matter. We've got so much downtime to research. That's not a problem. Yeah, we'll go all the way, destroy it. Alright, Perry's going to go warm. We'll do this tomorrow. Can be decrypted at a research bench. That's fine. We get 6 steel slag chunks, so we can add that to our selection. So again, that's going to be our long-term goal. If we can't get steel any other way, we can just deconstruct everything, get the smelter up and do that. That is a risky strategy, because if a botch would kill us in that case, but one worry at a time. Where's he going now, the turds? Don't say he's going for the other sheep. Maybe it's cold outside. Go get the sheep tomorrow. But we got a healthy portion of food. I wish you could butcher by which one was like deteriorated the most. I think they're all fine. We still got 4 meals. I'll try and butcher one by one. Hopefully you get some dried up pods for it. We've got plans, so I'm not concerned. We will get steel. It's just how long we've got to wait for steel. My big concern with not having steel is the battery situation in winter. A bulk good trader is the holy grail. It's going to get so cold, I don't think anyone's going to come and get us in the winter. And if they do, it's going to be us too cold to catch them by the time they like run away, because they're going to enter the map, immediately leave the map, and we're not going to be able to get them. Like, we're alive till next winter is where we're at the moment. This winter we can get through. Hypothermia. Pause, how bad? Two seconds. Oh, sorry about that. You usually get a minute to trade before they leave. You're not listening. They will enter the map and leave immediately, and Perry will not be able to get down to them because he will get hypothermia before he gets down to them. And no, can you get a tailor bench to make warm clothes? Like, this is everything on this screen. I promise you, I'm not hiding anything off screen. This is all we've got. So no, we can't get a Parker yet. I promise I'm not hiding a Parker off stream. Alright, how's the hypothermia doing? Okay, the heating's come on, okay. I want to leave that as long as possible. Because again, we can do the campfires if we get desperate, but I don't want to use them before we need to. Right, let's get that down, and then we can go out and go do some stuff again. Outdoors is -14, so it's warming up a little bit. So let's go unrestrict. Let's go get the sheep. That's the furthest run. And then we keep an eye on the health as he goes down. -13 doesn't seem to bother him, which is good. So hopefully then we can... Oh, okay, it's warming up a smidge. Problem is we're going near to winter, so anything we need to do, we need to sort of get it done. I say that like there's like a ton of things to do on this map, but... Right, and then we're going to go up and we will decrypt this. The slag chunks, it's not a massive problem to go and haul them yet. Again, that's going to be our real long-term plan if we can't get steel any other way. So we get the shuttle. Beware, the ship also contains hostile mechanoids. That's probably the worst hostile mechanoid it could be. A scorcher. If that was anything else, I would be accepting that already. No way we can accept that. We won't be able to do the damage, and if it sets us on fire, we can't afford that. So we'll wait to see what happens on the map. I will keep his health up just to watch. He's hauling down the steel slag chunks, which is fine. He's that bored. Scorcher, very short range, you can kite it. Why would I risk anything? I'm not going to risk something like that. One mess up, and that's the save over. I'll be honest, it's going to be weird not having geothermal power. It's going to be, like, absolutely weird. I don't know if I can handle it. Better waiting for help, that's what I'm saying. Like, we can kite it, absolutely. Do I want to pause? What's that? Okay, a little trader. A little leathery stranger. Not great. A ragged stranger with leathery skin is approaching your colony. She wants to talk. You can send a colonist to hear what she has to say. What do you want? I'm listening. I'm listening. Disturbing. Lud is a peculiar person who seems fixated on horrendous ideas. Talking to her is often upsetting. Oh, I love that. You can see what she's wearing, a duster. She's a waster. She is already part of my religion. Problem is, there's no point having another colonist. It's actually bison wool. The issue is, when we kill you, are you going to bring entities on us? I think that's definitely a gear upgrade. Right, Perry, let's come down and have a chat. Definitely kill him for the loaves. Because we need every little bit of warmth immediately. Let's go speed 2. She wants to join, blah, 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 blah. She may be very useful, but there's also a sense that she's not telling you something. Yeah, allow her to join. We need a faction name. Just seeing if there's anything interesting. The problem is, after this, I never ever look at the names again. Organic Compact of Western Gold. Yeah, I would do that as the settlement name, the Chill Factor. Because people might come and trade us more now, because they might think, oh, that sounds nice. Like the Chill Factor. Yeah, let's go there and relax and chill and don't know. The Organic Compact of Western Cold. Oh, anyway, pause. Can you get off me? Ah, I'm being attacked. Don't mind me. Real life things. Okay. Yeah, stand at this door for me. Bolt action is very nice. I mean, everything, to be fair, is quite nice there. All's a nice upgrade. I was going to say for a siege, but it's not like we're going to get one of them. Right, just making sure there's nothing else. Actually, then can't you just stand there and then just die there for me? Perry, come down here. Yeah, I'm hoping the bison stuff. So currently the gear tolerance is -3 to 32. Let's come put this stuff on. Is that cloth as well? Yep. Is that a better quality? Still normal. Will last longer though, so I'll still put it on. So there we go. That. The bison wool, everything on. This was a very good. And then wear that. Then the cloth sash. mean, that's poor quality. That's normal. So put that on. Got bolt action rifle, depending what problems we're going to come into. Are you getting hypothermia yet? Yeah. And then she'll die nicely on my food pile. I'm a little bit nervous if she screeches, though. Which I know does happen in Anomaly. I really want to build a shelf. Right, the steel can go outside. She almost certainly will, yeah, that's what I'm concerned about. Right, let's extend this by a little bit. Let's make sure steel is going outside, because that's a spot there that then can then go. I mean, the wood, let's chuck it outside, see how long it lasts. Always bring it back in. I don't imagine it will last longer. And then in here, we go bolt. Action rifle will then go in here. Perry, just stay in lazy Taz zone. Perfect. Yeah. Well, obviously we have one person. Well, I'm happy with this start so far. Like I said, apart from the windmill botch, been pretty nice. So Perry's now can withstand minus 19. Hell of an upgrade. Hell of an upgrade. Very nice. Wait. Does she always screech? If I go out and shoot her, will she... I can't remember if she always screeches. No, don't put clothes on. What are you doing? Do you not know I'm trying to kill you? How dare the game tries to, like, save that. So I might need to haul some food inside. So let's go... Survival meals. Let's haul all the survival meals inside for a moment. Yeah, Perry, bring the survival meals inside. So she's gone down. Let the cold kill her. Bring the food inside. Then I might be able to outplay what's about to happen. Let's go human-like corpses. Only fresh, though. Then get rid of animal corpses there. There's probably not enough room. So let's expand the zone. I would have thought I'd have been able to get a rabbit there. Oh, it's human-like corpses, you turd. Animal corpses. I'm a turd sometimes. Right. Then get... Right, haul the rabbit in. Or the sheep in. Probably should have just hauled all 3 sheeps in. Right, haul that sheep in. Can I... I'm panicking a little bit. So we got a survival meal already in our pocket. So let's grab this. Expand it there. Animal corpses. Fresh. get that other sheep in here. Won't they rot in the warmth? Chat, we're about to get a sight stealer, and you're worried about food rotting inside. We're bringing all this food inside because we're assuming a sight stealer is about to come and attack us. If a sight stealer comes and attacks us, it probably kills us. So we need to haul all the food inside, so if the sight stealer does come, when she's about to shriek, if she shrieks, which most of the thing is, I'd worry about the rot too. Then what would you guys do about the sight stealer? Because we're about to get a sight stealer come and attack us. We can turn off the heater because now we have new warmth. Shoot it. You guys are insane. You guys are insane. Nah, sorry chat. You don't know what you're doing. You think 3 sheep is too much? Shoot it like you shot your dog. I'll be honest, you guys are not foreheading this. So, on Randy Random, I'm sitting back in my chair, I pick my mic up. On Randy Random, we might get a sight stealer come outside our base, which we're going to have to hide inside for. We're going to have to wait for them Randy Random to then give us a visitor. And then we're going to have to hope that that Randy Random, you know, and he's been so busy this save already, then that visitor then kills the sight stealer. And you guys are saying we've got too much food inside. We've got loads of food inside because I've played this game long enough to know if that sight stealer comes, Randy Random, he's going to leave me alone for 10 years and I'm locked inside and I'm going to starve to death. We play safe. We get the food inside. We turn off the heater because now we've got the clothing to survive. In the summer, we put it up. You shoot the sight stealer while fighting the visitor. Again, you're not listening, chat. You're assuming we get a visitor. I am planning for not getting a visitor. You're assuming we get this sight stealer and a visitor comes tomorrow. I'm assuming we get this sight stealer and we don't get a visitor for months and I've got to just cower inside for a little bit. So while we cower inside, let's make sure we've got enough food. And then there's too many sheeps. Well, there's not too many sheeps if we have to stay inside for 3 months. Like, you're risking stuff when we don't need to risk everything. We pull everything inside. We turn the heater off. When the sight stealer comes, you could... Oh, you're all insane. You're all insane. And the problem with that is, what if the Scorcher wins? Then we've got a mech on the loose that's going to burn down our base. Right. Harry, can you... Where are you going? Wandering. I don't like that, my boy. I don't like that, my boy. I'm sure there's a chance. There's 1 or 2. There is a way to... She didn't... Okay, there we go. She didn't screech. I was going to say, there is ways to actually kill them without them screeching. I remember in the last series, there was a couple of times where they did screech. And a couple of times where they didn't. Nice. See, we prepared for the worst. Nothing happened. We were good. Yeah, there's a couple of ways to kill them where they don't screech. I remember in the last save it happened. Would have been fine. My plan was foolproof. We had enough food to stay in. We turn off the heater. Then when winter starts, if we're in for too long, we turn on the heater just enough where it warms us up. Because of our clothing, we don't need it like super warm. Yeah, a cabin full of sheep. Yeah, but now we just move them outside. But that's how you play that safe. You play that safe every single time. I've played enough 500% difficulty saves some death saves to know how you survive in this game, and sometimes you have to play it safe. And that was played. No, don't start hauling all the stuff inside now, though. Now you're embarrassing me. Now you're embarrassing me. Alright, then haul everything outside. Nice. On Randy Random, I've played games where he has attacked me non-stop. Non-stop. Let me just non-stop. My Randy Random doesn't work like a normal Randy Random. He's broke. Like, you look at any of my other saves, he attacks me like every day. Here, suddenly, stage fright. I remember my Cowboy series. How that Cowboy series ever won is beyond me. Maybe Randy doesn't like the cold. Maybe. Sure liked Perkins in the cold. I've seen it all. I've seen it all. I think the more scary thing is to think I won on my Cowboy save. I got hit with over 30 centipedes at the end. I can't believe they won. And that was before I knew about the insanity lances or anything like that. That ending. What be the royal ending? The royal ending was good as well. That's what I like about not having overpowered stuff. You get such awesome endings. Plus you got so much food. Good thing is then when we start butchering these humans, we're actually going to have a lot of clothing. Which is good to remember. Yeah, apart from the steel issue, we're golden. Outside is minus 34. Let's see if Randy can achieve anything. I'm pretty sure he's going to get hypothermia quite quickly. The issue is our wealth is going up. How much has it gone up? Surely not by that much, right? Pause while he's getting hypothermia. Not by that much. As long as it doesn't go up massively, it's fine. You just haul in the slag chunks. I wonder if it's a percentage chance if they're screech. Quest expired. Oh no, we didn't save that person years away from me. Love when the game gives you them quests. Right, one more over there. Nice. Then we can see, because then we can work out if we delete everything to get a smelter up, which is our long-term plan, how much steel we'll get back. So we do need a big pile of steel slag. But at least we've got a way to get steel, to generate steel in the future. That'd probably be a next summer job, depending how many steel slag chunks we got. But Randy, of course, going camera shy, has decided to give me radio silence. It's another reason why I do like Randy on these type of saves, because he can throw the wrong things at you, he can throw the right things at you, or he can just absolutely ignore you. I mean, I think I'd prefer him throwing the wrong things at me. At least I know he's still alive. And you got Cassandra that will just absolutely wipe you off her boots at a certain point. Tail caps are one of the few clothes that combat traders will buy, so make lots of them. I mean, I could get the hand bench up now. I'm sure I've got enough wood for it. 75. If he botched that, I'd cry. Drop pods would be nice, or a ship chunk. Imagine a steel meteorite. Mate, I just imagine a steel. I just imagine a singular piece of steel at this point. That's the thing with me. I'm not asking for loads. Just 1 or 2 bits. That'll do me. Visitors. They are visiting the colony. There is 3 of them. That is the perfect time to activate this quest, where the group is consisted of 1 Scorcher. They're visiting the colonies. Oh, they might disappear. I'm going to accept this. They might disappear because of the heat conditions. If they do, I will accept I have to tank the torture. And we'll have to deal with that. But this is too good of an opportunity to miss out. With outdoors being minus 34. It should be warming up, but I don't know if it'd warm up quick enough. And I don't know how quick this quest is. Let's see. So we're going to accept that. Right, the ship comes immediately. Which is good. I need to plug in my headphones because wireless headphones are the worst. Right, it would have been nice if the ship was nearer to them, in all honesty. Oops. Psychic smooth for males. Let's make sure we're staying inside. Scorcher. Does it guard the ship? Might have to go shoot it, but we get a psychic smooth at the same time. It's definitely guarding the ship, isn't it? Right, minus 30 outside. Can I see the... Okay, it's really, really, really short range. Okay, obviously there's a chance I take it out here. And that's absolutely fine. But I would rather be safe than sorry. Everything about this save is just me being as careful as possible. Try and do this as in few attempts as possible. Right, and now I need to hover over the Scorcher. Great shooting so far, Perry. Amazing. I don't want to get too close and get caught out, that's the only thing. Should have maybe tried this with the bolt action. We have a mechanoid attack. Feral mechanoids are coming to assault the... Oh, that is that one, okay. Run, Perry, run! Flee, you fool. Was it fly, you fool? Watch it burn all my base. Take it down, away from the stockpile. Could try and shoot her, but... no reason to risk anything. We play it safe, we get farther in the game. Right, they've got their weapons out. I will let them deal with it. Watch the Scorcher catch all my base in the collateral. And still manage to burn all my base down. Okay, I will cry a little bit if that's the case. Okay, there we go. Hopefully it will get a human kill here. Because I do see a Parker. Cloth Parker. Nope. The crashed ship contained the corpse of an ancient mechanator. Extract her mech link by selecting a colonist and right-clicking the corpse. I mean, that's... we dealt with a problem. To be fair, no, they're not going to die. I'm not going to kill them. I need someone liking me, otherwise there'll be no opportunities for trades whatsoever. And obviously I am slightly hoping that even then the traders will have some steel. which is going to be what it will be. Can smash the Scorcher for steel. What, just like shoot it or whatnot? How much steel does that yield? And we'll have mechanoid corpses be brought in there. Perry, let's look at no hypothermia. So I'm happy for him to go unrestricted. Can smash him at the crafting spot. Thank you, chat. I've lost my base. Just like casually losing my base. Right. So, crafting spot. I'll check outside. It doesn't matter. Add bill. Smash mechanoid. Okay. Okay, let's see how much steel we get out of this. Probably should do this inside. Considering how cold it is, there's no reason to do this outside. Oh, there we go, bring that inside, at least then we can stay nice and warm. Smash that, see how much steel. Obviously we need quite a lot of steel. Eventually we are hoping for, what is it? 170, so a long way to go, but we start reeling it in slowly. Let's go speed 3. Our visitors outside are the one people that actually do like us. How much steel was that?
That is blasphemous!
I mean... Sure. I'm very upset. I was like, maybe it'll be like at least 25. At least 25. A cheeky 20. 10. Anyway, speed 3. Right, another steel slag chunk. I think this is probably how we're going to have to do it, sadly. Or 20. A humble 20. Nah, that'd make it too easy, I know, right? A humble 20. Do we make Perry a mechanator? There's no point, right? Flash storm. There's no drawback to doing it. If I make Perry a mechanator, can I give it to someone else down the line? I can't remember how it works. Oh no, I extract the mech link. Oh, then I've just got it. There's no drawback to doing it. Well, the drawback would be I wouldn't be able to give it to someone else, right? Yes, you can remove the chip later. When I put that chip in, does the lifter come immediately? Because I could use that as my defense. So I don't want to put it in now because the recharge will eventually kill it. Where if I wait, hold off for like a bad attack, that could be like a semi get out of jail free card. Then like put it in, the lifter comes. Is my thinking. I'm not saying it's the best plan I've ever had in my life, but it is a plan. Because I get the lifter now and it's just going to hang about and do nothing. I get the lifter immediately as a raid comes. No, you can recharge slowly by resting. Elaborate. Don't need a charging station. Cap. I call cap on that. Two seconds, just going to shut the window. Right, I'm back. If you put the mech in self-charge mode, it recharges naturally. Okay, if that's the case, I will use the mech link. I was about to say, don't we get a lifter? So how do I put the mech into self-charge mode? Dormant self-charge. Go into a dormant self-charging state that very slowly regains energy without a recharger. Okay. Thank you, chat. Right, Perry, might as well stay in here. Then the mech can then go do all that. Yes, dormant. Thank you, chat. I didn't even know that was a thing. That's actually quite handy. See, it works better than a dog and doesn't eat my foods. Lifters are better than dogs, confirmed. Dogs are lame. Robots are cool. Do microelectronics. You could have a dog and a lifter. Did I just spank that through the roof of my house? Uncivilized. My dog has lost 2 feet and 2 ears to frostbite. You wouldn't need to go through that heartbreak if you just shot it in the head. If you just shot the dog in the head, it'd be fine. A desperate refuge is approaching. Has been banished. I have to do it. Do I have to? Oh, charity is such yuck. Oh. I mean, I'm going to accept you and kill you. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you I'm going to do that. Right, the lifter's doing that. You are a charity religion. Don't remind me. Yuck. He gives comfort to my poor and lonely nights. Excuse me, what are you doing to that poor dog? I have to shoot you in the head to put out of his misery. Oh. We're having a good time. So look, my lifter gives comfort to my pawns. It's starting to get cold. I mean, to be fair, this is a fine start. Like, the only thing we would have done differently is given, like, a couple more points in construction, but again, it would have ruined the charm of this account. Make it dormant when doing nothing. Yeah, good point. Put it in here so it looks like a statue. And then I go... No, not that one. Dormant self-charge. There we go. Okay. Thank you, chat. You're going to have to remind me to do that. Oh, yeah, 1% per day. Gotcha. Wow, what a lonely colony. But yeah, as I was saying, like, the only thing that we'd have done differently is obviously more construction. But again, I just didn't want it to make it feel like we were making an OP character. I didn't want to give, like, a passion on everything. Because it's like slightly hard for a bit. And then suddenly you have a god tier character. But the idea with Perry is, like, if you look at his stats, like, they're alright. They're like what we need at this moment, but later on we're going to need other things. We have Arctic wolves migrating. We don't need to worry about doing anything there. There's quite a few of them. 5 altogether. We'll let them pass. Got no reason to do anything there. We've still got 4 survival meals left. We're actually rationing them quite nicely. So, like, food-wise, we're here for a while. We've got a plan with the steel. So I suppose any steel we do get, even though, like, I'm a bit salty by how much we did get, that's less we have to raise elsewhere. Yeah, it's a bit too late to worry about saving the survival meals. We're here. And then it's going to be a case of what we're going to have to do next time is cost how much steel we're going to get back. We know it's about 20 from the walls. It'll be 15 from the cooler. So we're at 35. 69. So we're like 110 steel down. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. We could probably actually do it. We're going to have to wait till summer now. We're not going to be able to do it now. Because obviously the plan will be to deconstruct everything we have steel-wise, build the smelter, and then smelt all the steel slag chunks to get the steel back to build everything we lose. The issue with that is we do lose the stove. If we're down bad, then we're going to have to then do it to the windmill as well. Obviously, in an ideal world, we don't have to. So we'd replace all the steel walls with wood, which isn't too much of a problem. We would deconstruct the wind turbine, the heater, and the stove. We would then build the smelter, smelt all the chunks, but we'd need enough chunks to replace the things we got rid of in the first time. We'd have to do it in summer just in case there was a problem. Then that's sort of where we're at. No, we're not doing that now. We're not doing that through winter. Because if there's a botch in winter, it will kill us. I mean, we do eat raw foods. With our traits, we don't hate raw foods. So deconstructing the stove isn't too bad. Yeah, I don't care about deconstructing the stove. Obviously, it's more cost efficient meal-wise if we don't do that. That'd be the way, but we still need to fill in the deficit. And we need more steel slag chunks, because once we deconstruct them... 170 steel. We're not as far away as I think we are. Cargo pods. Give me hope. Give me hope. The game feels sorry for me. I mean... Sure. Coming up to minus 50 outside. It's a cold winter. Cold winter. So we have 34. 49. Yeah, I didn't mean to say deconstruct the wind turbines, my bad. Let's say we get 20 from the electric stove, although realistically it's probably going to be more like 25. So that's 35, 69, 70, 80. So we're still at a deficit of about 90. So we still need to make 90 odd steel, and then that doesn't include... I mean, all honesty, the stove going down for a while wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but we would need the heater up, and we'd have the steel slag chunks for the heater. So we need about 90 steel, and we would need Perry not to botch it. Oh, God. That's the problem if Perry does it. I think it's half the build costs, so you might get some more. Yeah. Yeah, I know you can shoot the debris, but you're not. That's not what I'm saying. Because if we botch the smelter, then we're in a bad problem. That's why we want to do it at the beginning of summer. So if we botch the smelter, because if we botch the smelter, that means we have no heater, we have no stove, and we need to then generate suddenly 170 steel out of our behinds. Let's go speed 3. Obviously, that's worst case scenario. We're hoping for the best, planning for the worst. Ideal scenario, we get the trader, we get everything we need, no worries. But on this difficulty, this terrain, we need to plan. We need to plan for the worst. You can train construction by starting building something, then cancel. Yep, I'm aware, thank you. We have a slight lack of resources at the moment to be wasting them, but thank you very much. Although I will be making a hand tailor bench. Not like right this second, but I want you to go down in that spot. No waste if you cancel. Oh, then it's a bit scummy then. No, I'm not. It's a bit cheesy. A bit too cheesy for me. A bit too much cheddar on my plate. Oh, Randy's been so quiet. And the problem is, I mean, we get to research, but it's like, we don't get to progress. But yeah, I think in the winter, when we start butchering things, then we'll get the hand bench up. We can start making a few things. Obviously, it increases our wealth and whatnot, but we're going to have to accept a little bit of a wealth increase. I think we're just going to have to be okay with that. But other than that, we're all chill. Let me know what games you guys are playing. Let me know what saves you guys are doing. We're all chill as a cucumber here. I mean, we might be able to complete the research tree. Imagine. As long as I'm only one pawn, I didn't get more than one enemy. But how much wealth did you have, though? And how's your rich explorer going? How many colonists you up to now? Up to 4 now. Oh, you're rocking now. You're rocking. How did you sort your food problem out? Last raid was 7 pigs. That's not too bad. Can you get attacked by entities before you activate the monolith? Or do you have to activate the monolith to get attacked by entities? Keep wanting to call them anomalies. Intellectual is already at like level 11 and we started at 0. The double passion choice on intellectual was good. I think you can get shambler. Shamblers aren't too. They're fine in like when they're tiny. It's when there's masses of them. That's a bit of an issue. Okay, so it's 40 from the steel stove. 37 for the butcher. Sadly, the butcher table is made out of silver, but the research bench now, yeah. Oh, didn't think of the research bench. We made our research bench out of wood, but we would get some steel back. The issue with taking... So let's say 10 from that. We say 20 from the walls because I can't be able to work it out. I think it's like 22. 20. Then we say 10 with the research bench. Then we say... Wait, 20, that's 30. With the stove, 50, 60, 70. With the steel outside, that's 100. With the heater, that's 115. 65 deficit. And we have got a raid. We have got a raid. I'm going to have to sit up. I'm like sitting back, laying back, relaxing. From the Toxoid faction. So they even make it to me before they get hypothermia. They will prepare for a while. I bet you don't. I bet you break that really quickly. Sadly, all the clothes is really bad quality. No, Rob, you're not listening. What the plan is, I'm not calculating the steel slag. I'm calculating the steel we've got in the... Right. Listen. The plan at the beginning of summer, when we can put up with the bad temperatures, this is the long-term plan. This is not the plan that we want to do. This is the plan we might have to do. We might have to sell all of our steel in here to build the smelter. Once we build the smelter, we would then use the steel slag, but we would need enough to replace the stuff that we would then lose. I'm not calculating the steel slag into my calculations of everything here. We want to do this in the beginning of summer in case old Perry botches the smelter and then we can't get any of that, and then we've got to get another 170. Oh, these moods just gone down. Malnourished. Oh, now he wants food. God, he wants everything. So Mona. At 12 from the door, so then we're about 50 away. About 50 still away. I'll be honest, I forgot he even wanted to eat. Right, let's turn that on. It's not possible for quite a while yet. We have to do it, like I said, we have to... Even, well, we're only going to do it once we calculate we get enough steel. Deconstruct the base, because obviously it's risky. We can replace the walls and stuff with wood, which isn't great, but it is what it is. This is the position we're in. The issue is if we botch that smelter. If we botch that smelter, then it might be GG. Because if we botch that smelter, we won't have a heater. And we won't have... a stove, which is obviously going to be massively awkward. Anyway, let's cook. Can I do... I would like to do 2 butchers. I would like to do... animal one and a human one. Butcher creature, do forever. We need a minimum of 12 chunks to repay the steel cost for the smelter. And then what we need to rebuild... Okay, lovely, thank you. Do until 10 meat. See if that works. I just butcher 1 corpse. I'll just do forever, then I'll suspend it. Right, put that above that. Wish I could name these. Right, so suspend the animals one. Let's come down here. ×4. Let's do it once. Clear all meat. Human meat. Saying that, we don't mind eating raw human meat. So do we just eat raw human meat? It's more cost efficient to put it in a meal though, isn't it? Anyway, let's butcher. Can't hunt other humans on an empty stomach. Better do them as simple meals for both happiness. Well, we don't mind eating raw foods. He dislikes fancy food and prefers to eat raw. Right, suspend that. So if I consume this human meat, how much was that? That was 20. So that was 2 meals, wasn't it? Is it just 10 for a basic meal? So if it does, this isn't worth it. Or 20 for 4, yeah, it's better to do simple meals. Cook. If I've worked this out right, and I'm not a fool. No, he does take the 40. Which is still better. 40 for 4, 10 for each. Still works out better. Had to do the maths though. I never played Rimworld with such actually like paying attention. Right, he needs to eat that immediately. Boom, and then we go to needs. And then this is why we're a cannibal, because straight away 15. Absolutely freezing. Should get better now. We have got smoke leaf joints. Obviously, we don't want to waste them. We want to use them in really desperate times. We do need to remember we've got a tomboy attacking us. Right, is there anything else I can do? Unsightly environment, cabin fever, slept in the cold. God. Absolute moaner. Who have we got here? I am watching on the mini-map. That guy encroach. I'm going to use the lifter as bait. We have no reason to risk anything. Especially because lifters quite slow though, aren't they? What's their movement? Okay, 2.8, so they're not going to be the best kiters. And probably more than not they're going to get damaged, but I'd rather have that than run straight for Perry. Perry's mood is starting to concern me. It is going up though. Probably should have smoked something. Hopefully this is a quick kill. Watch Perry have a breakdown. Oh, what a shot. What a shot. In the neck. Nice. Right, Perry, get back inside. Maybe it's cold outside. Oh, nice, nice, nice. I really want to get a shelf. Really want to get a shelf. Can we get another smoke leaf joint? Let's make sure he's not going to break down. I mean, the arrow's high, but... Food situation. Arrow's high on mood, but it has not moved once. After he wakes up, he has that meal, then he should be good. Right, then go strip that in the morning. Sad it's quite rubbish, but I suppose it's better than nothing. And then back to research. Back to living the dream. Apparently. Got a Parker there. It's a shame it's such poor quality. Or like the condition is. Disease. Brilliant. Fiber mechanites. Ensure you have a medical bed and a doctor. Make sure they get proper treatment and spend as much time in bed as possible. I mean, it's not awkward unless we say it's awkward, right? I mean, I do like the stuff that it gives us. Mild pain. I mean, we do get a mood bonus, funny enough. I forgot, that's why we did that. Where it actually, like, boosts up our stuff. And this is why we took cannibalism, because we get cooked cannibal at 5/15, and then we get 8 cannibal meat because of our religion too. But the serious pain is quite nice. We're probably going to need another heater for the winter. What concerns me is when I go to the world map, is we are meant to get colder. And we're starting to struggle now. It's pretty good as you like suffering and it gives you huge boosts, yeah. At least it's one less thing to worry about. I'm tempted to get a lamp up, but I'm like internally talking myself out of it. Like massively talking my way out of it. Alright, and then we continue, we push forward. Like, I'm happy our food is fine. Like, at least we're not worrying about that consistently. Or I think then it would start to get a bit stressful. Our stockpile gets ever so bigger, though. Actually, a fun challenge. Actually, like, quite a chill, fun challenge. I'm literally staring at this lifter as it's like chilling outside. Oh, make the lifter dormant. Yeah, I know. I was just staring at it while I was talking like, oh, it's quite, you know, when something's quite therapeutic. It's literally my kiter. Or my tank when I'm like fighting now. Which is handy. Oh, please don't. Please say you only want components. I'm sure you do. Broken down. Barely. I used it once. There should be lifetime warranty on that stove. Nothing worse. We get it home. The first time we use it, it breaks. Out of order. It's minus 38 in here. We will have to watch the hypothermia. There will be a point where we will have to make a campfire inside, and it will kill me to make the campfire inside, because we're gonna have to like make our woods. We're at the point where it could be a restart coming, purely for the steel lapse at the start. Not having a battery is miserable, yeah. Sort of live life on the edge. Okay, the heater's back on. And especially, obviously, with the deadly cold. Yeah, chat, you're going to have to keep shouting at me to turn that stove off. Starvation. I'm going to say we're alright. Right, Perry's going to spend a lot of time in bed now. Which isn't the worst thing in the world, in all honesty. Isn't the sexiest thing in the world, but... Getting the smelter first after turbine and heater is the best. No, because we wouldn't have had the steel. Don't spend any steel on the walls. Doesn't matter. That's not where our problem is. Our problem came from we botched a wind turbine. We had the steel to do everything. I've literally got it all written out. Where we went wrong was we botched the turbine. That's where all our steel went. And apart from being able to, and the thing is, like, apart from being able to progress that small little progression, like, we're fine. We've got food. I would rather be on, like, the situation we're in now. Like, we've got a year in us. Charity refused. Oh, never mind. Like, we've got a year in us. For sure. It's just after that. And to guarantee we've definitely got a year outside events is quite good. The issue is Randy doesn't want to do anything to us, which is going to continuously become a problem. But to have this much food and resources outside, you know, still. You will get resources eventually, it's just time. That's what I'm saying, we've got a year. A whole year, and we've got our plan. I'm not saying it's a good plan, but we have got a plan. To be fair, we could do the plan with the smelter that we've got to deconstruct anything, like as at the end of summer as like last chance saloon. Like, if we don't get steel by this point, then we do it this way and hope we don't botch it, because obviously if we botch it, we're in trouble. Randy does keep doing things. This is why you have so much food. Yeah, true. Food should be fine as a cannibal. Disagree. Randy works in mysterious ways. The Gomez! Hello, Gomez. Oh, the why am I doing like a weird accent? He has got a cloth parka. It's minus 57 outside. Right, Perry, let's have a chat. Oh, he is here. Okay. Is there any chance, Perry? Perry. Is there any chance you can make it halfway across the map? I assume the lifter won't do this, right? Right, I'm going to watch his temperature like a hawk. He should be fine. Right, I'm going to watch it like a hawk. It's minus 57 outside. Hypothermia. Going up very fast. No, Perry. Right, strip. Right, get back. I don't want to swap the parka while he's out in the cold. I don't want any. I just want him back home safe. Got no reason to risk anything. Right, there we go. And then we turn the lifter on, and the lifter does the hard work. The lifter can do everything else. Perfect. That's how we do that. That's how we stay safe. And then Gomez will be more food on the table as well. So yeah, like I said, I give us a year. To be fair, we have got more than 1 year in us. Because... So we get through this year with a campfire. No, we do need the steel. How much is a battery? 70. Is it worth... It'll be a waste of resources. I got a constructor instead of a lifter. Oh, that's a bit annoying. I mean, you can still use it to tank, so I suppose it's not the worst, but... Right. I'm tempted to deconstruct the stove. So you said half the resources. If I deconstruct the stove and get 40, 70, we could get a battery and this would stop all of this problem. Is that the move? Let me think. We'd waste a little bit more food. The game is always gonna, so far has chucked quite a lot of food at me. I've got a lot of food outside. Perry has got a trait, but he does like eating raw foods. I think we deconstruct the stove and get the battery up. Because I don't think we need a stove. It does save a little bit of resources for us, that is for sure. But it's like, would we rather save a little bit of food or make sure that heater stays on? Like, what's more important? And I think making sure that heater stays on is much more important. So I think we deconstruct this stove. If he botches this battery, cry. Like, I'm gonna cry. So I actually think that's a play. So we're going to deconstruct the stove, and then hopefully we're going to have enough for a battery. We need 40, and if we don't get 40, I'm going to throw my microphone like a boomerang out the window. I think you need your campfire. No, because then we don't. So if we get the battery up, the heater stays on, we never die. If we use that wood ain't coming back. And then that wood, so then instead of being stuck behind steel, we're stuck behind not having steel and not having wood. And then when we get all the steel, then we're going to be stuck behind not having wood. And wood is harder. Wood is literally, we stand around and wait for the game to give it to us. We could wait years. I think the wood is too valuable. Wood is like gold. We deconstruct the stove. We're not using it anyway, so we deconstruct that. I'm deconstructing it. Executive decision. We deconstruct the stove now. Perry down? Perry down? Is this save done? It's too cold. Nothing I can do, is that? It's going down, it's going down. I agree, chat. We have to panic. Surely we panic and just get the campfire, right? I think we have to just get the campfire. No, you were right, Batchbro. But next time it goes down, that might be done. I don't know if we've got enough time. Minus 44 outside. Let me let an hour go. Let me see if that temperature drops. Like, the hypothermia is going down. The hypothermia is going down by minus 44. So if the hypothermia goes down to 0, which it does look like it's going to, I'm watching the temperature on the right, I'm watching the hypothermia on the left. If the hypothermia goes to 0, I'm going to quickly deconstruct that. I'm just watching them both. My head's like shifted, like I'm watching someone like, right, pause. Right, the heater... punch up to 1,000 degrees. Because that's how it works. Right, punch it up to 31. So, we get the battery up now. Because at least then we don't have to worry about the power. Because now we know if the power goes out, we go down and we're risking death. We get that up, the battery up. Because then we can get the campfire up tomorrow if this doesn't go well. We need 40 from this though. Deconstruct. Go, 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 go. 45, temperature's going down. Okay, there we go. We get that steel that we need to. Power. Battery. We're going to need a... will the battery charge here? Does it need it needs a direct link, doesn't it? It does need a direct link. Needs a conduit, okay. That's fine, we got one steel. Build that, one conduit. It's only one steel, so it's not the end of the world. Battery there. Perry! I pray to the Rimworld gods. I pray to Randy. I pray to Cassandra. Let's be honest, no one can remember what the other storyteller is. Please build it. No, 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 no. Don't go to bed, don't go to bed, don't go to bed, don't go to bed. Please, build the battery. Please don't. No, 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 no. Perry, 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 Perry. What do you mean missing steel? Go outside and go get it. No, so I can't. Phoebe? Yeah, Phoebe. Have I, like, gone insane? Why is it not building? What am I doing wrong? You're unrestricted. Draft on draft. Missing 70 steel. Why is that a problem? Okay, sorted. Don't you botch this. Do not botch this. I need this built. This needs to get built. Come on. Right. Build the power conduit. Go, 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 go. Then that reconnects to the battery. Right. It's still very cold inside, but we've got the battery up. Yeah, that was weird, but it's all sorted now. It does allow indoors to have a little bit more storage space. Problem sorted. Problem sorted. It's going over my head the problems we're going to have if we use that wood. We can theory craft how to get the steel. We can't theory craft how to get the wood. It's just wait for the game to give it to us. So that's got to be last chance. Right. Then we see that chart, Jim. Nice. Nice. We're back, baby. We're back.
I am back! What it do, baby?
Might be able to grow some wood and hydroponics. I do want to get some hydroponics up. Weapons. I want the charge rifle not outside. And the bolt action rifle not outside as well. All them in, thank you very much. This lifter is clutch, I have to admit. Really, really clutch. Bonsai is the best wood production. Get Big Beauty 2. Nice to know. Thank you, chat. I draft you there at the end of the bed like a good dog, but better because you don't eat my food. Okay, problem solved. Okay. That was, okay, in hindsight, probably quite dumb getting the stove up. We should have, or I should have identified earlier. We have the food, we're getting events for the food. Eat it raw. Eat it raw. Because now we're going to have this battery, which saves us. Oh, think the meta. Yeah, sorry. Thank you, chat. Thank you, chat. Yeah, I leave it on drafted because I like to sit it at the end of the bed. Right, I need to keep an eye on the food outside. That is going to deteriorate. What are we? Right, we're starving. So go consume that. Lovely. Good boy. Recreation unfulfilled. What do you mean? You have a horseshoe pin? Ungrateful tard. Look at that. That's a start. That's a start. Does push us further back on our smelter delta. But otherwise we would have died. We'd have died or used all our wood. You think it's not even winter yet. Needs another recreation option. Oh, God. This and that. Next, it will be asking for some plants. The temperature outside -49. To be fair, what else probably saved us is getting the clothing, the gear that we're actually in at the moment. I wonder how far or how much more damage would have done. We'd have definitely lost some limbs. Can you make sure you're tending yourself? Let's make sure self-tend is activated. Do we need to use the herbal medicine for this? Probably not. Yeah, just tend yourself. I don't know how you're meant to, like, tend yourself with no medicine. Like, it's sort of like what my, when my son falls over and we go, brush, brush, brush. That's what Perry just stands up and he goes, brush, brush, brush. Like, then he's all better. Yeah, see? That's worth it. Look, see? Look, he's doing rec now. See? Doing a bit of rec. Right, then back to researcher. -48 outside. Very cozy. Yeah, misplay with the stove. We should have identified with the traits. See, it's we now. When it goes well, it's me. When it goes bad, it's we. Anyway, we should have identified we didn't need the stove. So that's the only misplay so far. The bots with the wind turbine, it's fine. We don't want an OP character. It defeats the fun of the challenge. Look at that go. Look at it charge that battery. Charge it. Clothes are deteriorating outside, but it's fine. If we get a real sexy bit of clothing, then we can bring it inside. Right, pause. That's going to deteriorate soon. What's your hunger? Go eat it. With his mood so high, I'm fine with, like, manually doing this. So then we don't lose that, and we'll just butcher stuff really slowly. One at a time, no rush. Randy quiet. He has been so quiet. This is not a Randy that I normally get. Yeah, we've had 2 raids. 2 raids. Wow. I know we had some, like, sheep join us, but Randy Random in his glory. Smelter Delta plan is more of a pipe dream. That charity meme is a big negative. But if you look at Perry's moods, his thing is still sky high, luckily. See, the extremely low expectations helps. Cargo pods. Randy has blessed us with a joke. Really, he's a child. Randy is trolling you. Oh! I didn't see the steel slag chunks. Actually, he blesses us. That is actually huge. That is actually crazy how huge that is. So all 5 steel. Work. So how many have got that 8? If I zoom out. 16, 50. It's a lot of steel he's just given us there. It's a lot of steel he's just given us there. Yeah, I totally forgot about the chunks. I was more looking at the trolling he was doing. We don't have the steel in the base to even try and do the smelt. But at least we don't have the steel to do the smelter down. But at least that's that half of the problem done. The half of the problem where once we get the smelter, we've got the chunks now, so we can tick one bit off. It's not the bit that we want, but at least we can tick one of the bits off. And like I said, last chance saloon, we deconstruct everything in the base to get the smelter up. And then at least we know the chunks are enough. Right. Every time we deal with a problem, I nearly went crazy. I nearly cheered and everything. Ah. Oh. I mean, components are still good, but it's like, could have been glorious then. I literally was reading chat, and chat was like, need to wait for a steel meteorite. The game vibrated. I heard meteorite. I panicked, and it was like, compacted machinery. You win. Oh. Now, good start, good day one, it has to be said. To be fair, nearly got a year in. For me, that's quite good. Happy. Animal migration. It scares me on the mini-map seeing that many predators. Luckily, we don't need to do anything, though. Components are amazing, though. Yeah, I know. It's just like at the moment, we're obviously dealing one problem at a time. We have got one mad Arctic wolf. It's 60 degrees outside. Where's my lifter? Can't go out and fight it. It's going to hit the lifter. It can charge outside. Oh, no! Question is do we run Perry out to help? It's minus 59 outside. Oh, jeez. Let's stop running away then. Go shoot it. Easier for you guys to say, chat. Right, pick up your gun, you absolute tool. Right, lifter, try and run past it to get to Perry. Need to watch Perry's health. Ooh, this is not a good position to be in. Good hit. Perry. Run, Perry, run! Run, Perry, run! I mean, I thought you'd be quicker than this, Perry. I mean, you shot its leg. It's going to die. Still very quick, though. How's the hypothermia on Perry? Actually, fine. Problem is, we do lose our lifter, which is just miserable. I mean, all good things come to an end, right? I'm tempted to, like, fight it in the house. I'm tempted to fight it in the house just in case it, like... So I can't actually outrun it. Could run around for a little bit so it bleeds out. But it's not going to do anything more than that. Because I'm not going to be able to hide behind the door. I can keep running for a little bit, but not too long. Yeah, well, at least we can smash our lifter for what? 2 steel? Alright, let's run. Oh, we're going to have a breakdown. Let's play Kiss Chase for a little bit. No, run, Perry, run. I don't know what slowed you down then. Okay, we got a gap. We got a gap. We got a gap. This gap we shoot. We're at 7.3. Might get a shot off. Yeah. We're going to shoot. Oh, you absolute tool, Perry. And you got a shooting level for that. Oh! No, Perry, stop slowing down! Run, Perry! Don't shoot, you turd! Oh, Perry. Oh, party appeal. Oh, I think this is a tomorrow Tazastical problem. Oh, I think this is a tomorrow problem, a future Tazastical problem. Thank you very much for the support, party people. That is going to be all for today. And tomorrow, we might have to start a new save, which would be miserable. Oh no. Thanks for the support, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, whatever you're doing. And I'll catch you next time. Me and Perry will catch you next time. Bye. It's going to be fine. Easy peasy.